Hello all. Before we begin the video, let's discuss CloudFoundation. CloudFoundation is the premier online training platform to help individuals and organizations gain knowledge and skills in the ever-growing cloud computing industry.
So now we will cover these three. So batch request, okay. So guys, imagine you got a requirement to add 1,000 roles for all 1,000. You have to add one role for 1,000 users. So what will you do? Are you going to submit access request for all 1,000 users? You got a bulk requirement. It's kind of bulk operation. So how you're supposed to achieve? Imagine a scenario, you got a requirement from stakeholder saying we have to add this particular business role, which is newly introduced, newly created. We have to assign for all over the finance department. Let's say 1,000 people are working under the finance department. So how you are supposed to add this business role? Are you going to submit access request for all 1,000 users? Or do we have any other option? Any approach to fulfill this? Any other approach? We want to expedite this access. We want to expedite this activity quickly. We have to fulfill this within a day. Then we cannot ask developers to write rule, right? We don't have much time. So in that scenario, we can utilize this batch request. So batch request is all about bulk operation. So this is one of the most desired feature, and I would say it's an important feature in Sailpoint. Okay. So using this batch request, we can execute bulk operation. Just we have to pass the CSV file as an input. Okay. So once we uploaded the CSV file with the respective identities and roles, what operations we are going to perform. So after the batch request, which means the CSV file will get executed and the operation will be followed. Okay. If there is any error, so we have a lot of option to stop the process. We can generate the access request and a lot of things. So here, what kind of operations we can perform? So we can create identity, we can modify identity, but we cannot delete identity, and we are not supposed to delete identity. Okay. So as you guys know, identity will be created from HR source account aggregation, right? But using this batch request also, we can create identity. So apart from that, we can create account, we can delete account, we can enable account, disable account, you can add business role, IT role, you can delete them, you can add entitlement, you can remove entitlement, and finally you can change the password as well. So these operations we can perform with the help of batch request. Okay. So, but always remember, we cannot delete any identity. Just go to okay. So go to setup, batch request. Oh, sorry guys, not this one. Go to setup, batch request. So click on add new batch request. So here we have to choose the file, which means we have to upload the CSV file as an input file. So in the CSV file, we can mention, once again, I'm saying we have to mention the operation, what kind of operations we are going to perform for which identity. And if you have any specific attributes like first name, last name, let's say you got a requirement to create identity. So we have to mention all the attributes like first name, last name, manager, everything. So let's talk about this error handling. Once you uploaded this file, CSV file, so you want to ignore errors. If there is any, if there is any error, you want to stop the process or you want to ignore that. If while adding some roles and entitlements, if there is any policy violation occurs, so how to handle this situation? So we have two options. If there is any violation found, we can stop this process, or else we can disable the policy checking. Same way, you want it to be executed right away, or you want to schedule for later. Manual input. So what is provisioning form? Today we will cover that. So provisioning form is all about we require extra information from the requester. So if you're looking for any extra information from the requester, yeah, we can create provisioning form, or else we can skip this process. So as part of this process activity, you want to generate work item or you want to skip that. So let's say we are selected operation as create identity, but already the identity exists. So in that scenario, we can check. So the operation will turn out from create identity to modify identity if the account exists, if the identity exists. So generate identity request. What does that mean? So generate identity request is nothing. We are performing some operation. So maybe tomorrow audit comes, whenever audit comes, we should have an evidence from our end. So in that scenario, we can generate the access request as well quickly. Okay. So this is how we are going to execute the batch request. So just a minute. Let me check whether you have any sample. So this is how you have to create the spreadsheet. Most of the time, the spreadsheet will be provided to you directly, which means the CSV file will be provided to you. You have to upload. Once in a while, you have to create something like this. So operation will be create identity. Instead of doing that, you can create you can mention modify identity or create account, delete account, add role, delete role, or the operation you can select. So these are the attributes like name, email, first name, last name, manager. I have simply mentioned. So now I will upload this file here. This batch request creation. I think it will get filed because I have some issue on my system. So click submit. Okay. So it got executed. The current status is running. Just open that. Sure. So it's running. The first result is success. So total records 3, completed 1. So you could see all the basic information. Now we will go to identity warehouse and will validate. Okay, so everything is finished. The identity got created. We have access request number as well, 396, 97, 95. Okay, so there is no error. So the first identity, yes, let's validate that. Okay, so the identity got created. So no application accounts. Go to events. You could see due to this batch request event, so the identity got created. And you could see the access request also, 395. Due to this access request, the identity got created. See, create identity is the operation. This is the batch request. Basically, you can perform these operations. Okay. So these are the samples. So this is how we are supposed to update. Operation will be modify identity, create identity. Okay. So what is form? What is provisioning policy? So this is what we have seen from beginning, right? So just go to application definition, select any one of the application. So form is one thing. Sailpoint requires a lot of additional information so that it can update in the target application basically. So that's why it requires this provisioning policy. So provisioning policy is nothing, it's form.
And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.